I'm Ken Simon. I'm the Vice President of Pro Channel Sales for LiftMaster. I'm here today with Matt Crandall, and he's the CEO of Builder Chicago. We're sitting in beautiful Highlander Transportation, and we're in an active job site. The action is going on around us, and we're here to talk about Maximum Operators and how your team's been able to leverage our new brand of operators over the past year. Matt, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, and I appreciate, again, thank you to Highlander Transportation for having us today.
So before we start, who is Builder Chicago? How long have you guys been in business? What products do you service? What areas do you support? Who is Builders?
So Builder Chicago is a family-owned business. We've been around for 98 years, almost 100 years. Fifth generation in the family business, primarily overhead door and dock company. Build facilities similar to this at Highlander Transportation. So you can see in the background, there's a bunch of doors, and we do the installation of any type of entryway system. And we actually started using LiftMaster in the 80s.
40 years, that's huge. What does that brand mean to you? What does our brand mean to your employees? What does that brand mean to your overall business?
Yeah, so it starts, I think, with visibility of residential, right? People have these LiftMaster operators in their homes, and then they go to their facilities at work and see a LiftMaster commercial operator. So it's a well-known brand in the industry. I've been back with the family business for about 9 years, and since we walked in the door, you guys have been great. Since I've walked in the door, you guys have been great in getting us involved at the early stages of development of the Maxim, for example, and really take the feedback of our installers and the needs of customers and taking that into account, not just building something to build it.
What things have you seen from the operations side, the installation side, that you would see as a benefit from going from our Logic 5 line to our Maxim line of operators?
So from an installation standpoint, we found that the new Maxim operator is a lot easier to install. For example, this facility, we have full vertical lifts. Those probably are about 30 feet tall in the air. And so we do all of our installations off of a scissor lift, a platform lift, right, from a safety standpoint. And a lot of times, when we're installing this, you're in really tight areas, right? So to get two people in there to hoist an operator up is difficult.
Absolutely.
So having it a little lighter is important. The other new component of the push button station, being able to set the limits at eye level, is a huge deal.
Absolutely.
When we build these facilities, a lot of times we're just mechanically installing the operator and waiting to final the doors until the power is brought to the operators. And so at that point, that could be 3 weeks, could be a month later. Once that's all powered up, it's a lot easier for us just to get to the push button station and be able to set the limits from the push button station, or we don't have to go up in a scissor lift and bring a scissor lift back to site to final the operators.
From your customer perspective, the new features that are inherent with these operators, the battery backup, to your point, the ability to track cycles, the floor level display, have these operators been able to meet the needs of your customers?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for the sleekness look of it, as well as being able to, from the L5 to the Maxim, to get it into a smaller area has been important. Also the slow stop, fast start is a key component, to be able to get that door moving and get it open. And then again, the new push button station, with being able to do some digging of what the issue is, or the codes that it throws, or on the screen that tells you what's happening with the door, I think has been taken very well with the customers.
Going from an operator that you know very well, an operator that you know exactly how long it takes your team to install, you know how to quote, it's inherent within your business. What was the process that you took with your team to get them from Logic 5 to Maxim, and what was that journey for you?
Yeah, so change is difficult for everybody, right?
Yep.
And so especially service technicians that are doing the same thing on a daily basis, or working on the same piece of equipment on a daily basis, right? Change is difficult. And so, we're a forward-thinking company, and we want to have the best product and sell the best product and deliver the best product to our customers, right? And so when we discuss the Maxim with our team, we got some of our key technicians involved in those conversations with the development team from LiftMaster, and really cascaded that down to our crew. So I think that's important, right? Is being able to touch and feel the operator before it gets released and before it gets out on the street, to really be able to understand what it's going to do and how it's going to bring the L5 to this new Maxim level, right? So
Well said, Matt. I want to thank you very much for your time. I want to thank Highlander Transportation for allowing us to spend some time in their facility today. And again, on behalf of all of LiftMaster, thank you very much for your business.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Right, very good.